What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. It is another AFK journey video, and in this one we are targeting Lone Gaze. And this team that I just made, unsure if anyone else has made it, honestly, have not been paying much attention at all recently, so I do apologise for that, for those of you who watch me for AFK journey. But this team is fantastic, okay? It's fantastic. It's working really well. So let's have a little look and I'll explain it to you. Okay, we do have Smokey at the front. We do have Foran in the center. We do have, yes, I know, Rainier at Mythic Plus, all right? And that's the big part of this team, which you may be like, well, I don't have Rainier at Mythic Plus, but the majority of you should have him as your first summon on Stargaze Orbs, okay? You should be. If you're not, then I'm sorry. So Odie is at the back here. Now, Coco is on the right. She is also at Mythic Plus, or she's Supreme. She's not Supreme Plus. She's Supreme. Odie is Supreme Plus, and yes, his weapon level is 14. All right. But why does this work? And I'll tell you why. We are using an enlightening spell. Okay, we're not using a seasoned spell. I've been using Quick Blade. All right. Recently, because it's level 14, now you get fantastic buffs. You get fantastic buffs, or physical defense, magical defense. The attack is there, the crit is there. But this team, and I will share a representation of both. So we're going to start it with Quick Blade spell because that's where I've gotten the best damage previously. But I'm going to show you why enlightening spell is going to be better. And this all leads to Odie being protected by Foram, okay, with his chain. Also, Rainier with the circles, he's taking 25% less damage because he's linked to the boss. But because he is using the enlightening spell, he will not jump forwards. He will stay at the back, all right? So we'll talk about that in a moment. But first, let's do the Quick Blade spell. We'll go through this test and see how it does. Odie gets ported to the front next to the boss, which is okay, but it's not okay at the same time because Rainier is going to die pretty early on. And then the rest of the team will get wiped. So we don't get to go the full 9 yards. All right. He may survive the first one. That's fine. Or maybe it'll be like the game will be like, hey, whatever, Carzak. It wasn't a good idea. Here, you're going to actually beat your previous best score. How embarrassing would that be? Be a little bit embarrassing, wouldn't it? He should die on this round now. Okay, with the wolves coming in. And potentially another person. There you go. Rainier goes down, and probably Smokey or Coco will go down now. There we go. Smokey's gone down as well. Coco and Odie have survived. So there we go. Everyone's dead. 1.64 million. All right, still a good score. Don't get me wrong. That's still a good score. Right, but now if we switch this a tiny bit, just by throwing in enlightening spell. Yes, you could use Star Shard, but it's still not gonna. You're still gonna have the same issue of dying. In fact, you're gonna die faster than when you're using Quick Blade because you're not getting these physical and magical defenses. But if we're using an enlightening spell, okay, Odie is not gonna move his little furry butt up to the boss. He's gonna stay at the back, and because he has chain and he has Rainier protecting him, he can take a ton of friggin' damage, all right? Let's trigger it. Let's have a little look here how it's working. So you can see he's not getting ported forward because he has enlightening spell on him. Rainier's got just hit by the boss, which is a little bit... Did not expect that then. What the hell's wrong with the wolf? So you can see that the wolves are coming in, they're hitting Odie, and they are doing nothing, okay? This first wave, they are not touching him. They are not touching him, thanks to lifesteal as well from Coco, and the heal from Smokey, the chain from Foran, Rainier's damage reduction ring around him. Like, it's nice. This is a really nice team, and that's why I was like, right, I've got to make a video on this because other people may be struggling, and Lone Gaze is rather new, and, you know, it needs to be done. You can see this is the second wave. This is where 2 of our units normally get destroyed. Look at our health. Look at our health. Odie was like, go away. He just kicked those wolves away. Like, don't need you. Kind of, you know, yeah, you know. But look at this team. Look at this. Look at we're nearly down to the 10 seconds now. So we've got this final bit coming in, or the final wolves. Odie is still like, bro, get out of it. You ain't touching me. Like, the full way there, down to 0 seconds. The full way. It wasn't quite as much due to RNG. 1802 that time. So have a look at the stats here. Smoker did 811 million healing. He's a beast. But look at his damage taken by Odie. 1333. Hardly, like, just a tiny bit less than 4 tanking the goddamn boss. Right? Like, this, in my opinion, that's a really nice team. In fact, if you have a better team to use, do let us know in the comments below. My previous score before that was 1.826 million, which, yes, puts me just under my good friend Leander by 11. But this is a really good score, okay? I was previously sitting at 20th until I switched that team around, so yeah, okay, I mean, Sun God is, he's smashing that there. Dickens as well has got a really nice score there. They've cleared the first boss, and they're on to the next one, same as Xenahort, and Maya. So these 4 here are on the next boss up. So they've managed to clear this one. We're still behind. Just a note on my hero level. Again, it's Lone Gaze here. We're at level 230, if you didn't notice. But they're not all at 230, okay? So I could actually change Marilee to someone else there to give someone else a little bit of a boost. But it's not really going to make a huge difference because it's Odie with that 230 getting that extra with that enlightening spell. So let me know what you think. Is that helping your team? Have you tried it? Do you have everyone to use for that? And just as another added little feature, which one are we on? We're on like Lone Gaze Elite, I think. I don't know how the friggin' Lone Gaze. Oh my goodness. How do I? Okay, it's not the first one, it's the second one. I can't even see it. I can't even see it. Difficult. It just says difficult. Like, that's not much use. It's more difficult finding out if it's friggin' difficult. Alright, so that is it for that video. Like I said, I hope it's helped some of you with improving your score, okay? Obviously, if you don't have Rainier, it's tricky here. I wouldn't really know what to suggest because I haven't tried many other teams without Rainier, alright? You know, being brutally honest there, I haven't. Because Rainier and his team is massive for me at the moment. Bringing in another DPS, Odie's going to die. So it just won't work because Odie needs Rainier and Foran protecting him for Enlightening Spell to work. So I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a fantastic day even wherever you are. And don't forget to click like, subscribe, and be nice and comment below. Bye-bye.